A lot.
Getting out here, getting the feel for the game again. It's been a while since we played 5-on-5, so getting the feel for that, getting my feet under myself, and then having fun.
Coming right up. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it. And here's a look at some numbers for Colin Sexton.
And it's a nice month he's having. Something's got him motivated. He's become a much bigger contributor offensively. He's settled into the kind of groove that every player wants to get in.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Zeller is out there with Randall. Then it's Green. Then there's John Morant. And it's Dinwiddie in a two-guard. And for Milwaukee, they've got DeJounte Murray. Whiteside is out there with Favors. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Leonard in at the three. Now Murray. Following the miss by John Morant from deep. Pass to Whiteside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Greg, too early to start talking about MVP for this year? We're mid-season.
You know, we've gotten to a point now where we start talking MVP at the start of the season. You know,
yeah, right.
People just love to talk sports at this point, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual awards out there. I think you can make a case and sway some opinions with your play this time of year, but I like to let it all play out before I start focusing on that.
Things can change in a hurry, can't they, in a season?
Yes, they can.
Like you say, let it play out. Now, here's Leonard. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Utah.
Yeah, but it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
Now, Morant. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Floats it up for Randall. And Whiteside sends it back.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. This will be their first meeting with Milwaukee this season. And we talked about the unique challenge the Bucks present. Coach told me they protect the rim as well as any team in the league. So if we're going to have success inside, our ball movement has to be sharp. Dribble penetration won't cut it. Bucks defense was front and center in his mind tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is, but no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion. This guy is a high flyer, I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. There's the pass to Leonard, and it's in there. Leonard's got 7.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
Down low, here's Randall. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Leonard. 7 points in the game. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
1:22 left in the first quarter. Back to Sexton. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Dinwiddie against Murray. Dinwiddie kicks to Morant. To the paint. Here's Zeller. He can't get that one to fall. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Murray. Plays it up and banks it in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Zeller. He had a 24-point outing in their last game again.
And he also made an impact on defense, guys. 3 block shots over the course of the game.
Now Sexton. Following the miss by John Morant from deep. Zeller against Murray. Inside, deflects the pass. Morant with the steal. Randall against Whiteside. Randall dishes to Morant. 12 seconds left in the first. Pass to Zeller. Back to Morant. 3 on the clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got 5.
Yeah, you know, in Cody Zeller, I think they've got a guy who does all the little things like making good, smart passes and creating open shots for others.
A good close contest so far. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Green is out there with Randall. Then it's Morant. Then it's Zeller. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Cody Zeller.
You know, Zeller is no stranger to contact. As a matter of fact, I like the combination he has of both finesse and power to go through that kind of defense.
Now here's Favors. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Here's Dinwiddie following the score by DeJounte Murray. Can't hit from 12.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Looking for Sexton. He gets it there. For the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Sexton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Zeller. Takes the 3. And there's Green on the assist by Morant.
Nice fluid motion there on the catch and shoot jumper from Green. You can't rush that shot. You got to be smooth with it, and he is.
Now here's Sexton. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Here's Whiteside. And there's the call on Cody Zeller. That's his first foul. Zeller against Whiteside. 6 to shoot. Sexton for 3. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have... And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Randall finds Zeller. Leonard brings the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Bucks now. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Bucks. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home. Passes it to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Nets trailed by 4. Morant passes to Green. Nets passing it around. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Outside Favors. Launches it. The Bucks getting another chance here. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Zeller passes to Morant. Oh, that was terrific.
My goodness.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Whiteside, good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
to the middle. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Cody Zeller.
Well, I love seeing Zeller being aggressive and assertive. I mean, no wasted motion. Playing with a purpose there.
Out to the right wing. Oh, Sexton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
No good on that one. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6. And that does it for our halftime.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got Kawhi Leonard, Murray out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Favors, and it's Whiteside in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Dinwiddie finds Randall. Back to Dinwiddie. Murray with the defensive effort.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Sexton's shot is good.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
Here's Dinwiddie, and the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Randall against Whiteside. Now here's Green. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. The 3 from Morant gets the 3-pointer to fall. Morant's got 10 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the 3rd.
Sexton kicks to Leonard. Lets it fly. Kept alive. Right side. It's deflected.
You know, usually Zeller is a position defender, but when he's locked in, he can block some shots too.
Morant against Murray. Nets trail by 8.
And you look at what Zeller did on a per-minute basis last year, the scoring and rebounding were up.
And part of that, Greg, was that he also took more three-pointers than ever before. It's certainly not his game, but it seems like every big guy now has to at least be respectable from behind the arc, just the way the game is being played.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. They get to take on the Blazers of Portland after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Randall passes to Zeller and stolen by Favors. The open look here for Sexton. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Randall with the bucket.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Outside, Sexton. Leonard against Green. Unloads. Off the left rim and out.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. Leonard looking around. The 17-footer goes down.
Leonard's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here they come. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Leonard's got 8 here in the quarter.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And so it's Milwaukee, 13 points up at the end of the period. And there. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
Relax. We're good.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for Brooklyn now, Julius Randle is out there with Green. Then it's Cody Zeller. Then it's Morant. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. Wide open look here for Murray, and it's off from three-point range. Randle kicks to Green. Randle against Sexton. Randle no good. Bucks leading by 13. To the inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Bucks lead by 18.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
With the handle and the acceleration, Morant moves around the court with the ball on a string.
Murray outside. Back to Leonard. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Leonard's got 10 points in just the second half. Over to the wing. Zeller dishes to Morant. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his fifth make on 9 shots from the floor.
And the level of concentration. Morant looked under control despite being under heavy duress.
Favors passes to Sexton. It's stolen by Randle. And now Randle pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Bucks leading by 14. Now Sexton. Pass to Murray. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. Sinks the triple. Morant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
So tough to guard. When Morant is rising and firing like that, basically impossible to stop.
Here's Sexton, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Green. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bucks.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kawhi Leonard.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Whiteside. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Colin Sexton. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Here's Connaughton. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They won that. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our